Hello everybody, good morning, how you doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. S&P 500, will it crash down? Will Bitcoin continue towards the upside? Will the bears be, victorious once again? Nope, they won't. I can tell you that right away. We are stupidly bullish still. There is no problem with the charts. It actually looks very well. So I'm actually gonna show you when I think the big move is gonna come, when everybody FOMOs in and when we actually get some kind of top. Everybody didn't FOMO in. There are still a lot of bears around. They still think that shorting is the way to go. They still drawing the charts and TA like this over here. No, for some reason we're gonna go down here somewhere and then we're gonna go up, They're still looking at, the pullbacks that are not imaginable in any kind of, very bullish move. But, they haven't, switched their mind into this, bullish sentiment, the, bull sentiment. So they are still, thinking in the ways that they've been thinking for the last 2 years. And that's what bear market does to you guys. Bear market, removes any kind of, hope you have inside yourself. You become so bearish that you cannot possibly believe that Bitcoin can actually go up. Right? I mean, you've gone through 2 years of bear market and then, you have absolutely no sense of, what it means to go up. And any kind of pump, you are so discouraged, you are so demotivated, you are so crushed down that you think that just because it goes up a little bit, it gotta come down like 2 times more, right? So I don't think that's the case. I think that we are in a strong bullish trend. We have already reprogrammed our mind to be in a bull market. I mean, we programmed our mind back in June, accumulation phase, playing out and stuff like that. But right now, guys, you gotta understand, don't short the bull market. Don't short the bull market. Who's in the chat? Gen X, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. XRP Legend, hey, how you doing, man? Garrett, what's up? Is this a Bitcoin chase or a new bull run? Of course it's a new bull run. Bull run started a long time ago, man. Long intros, man, using all my data. Dude, you can watch this, it's not that important. You can watch it, a little bit later. No problem, man. But, we're gonna see. I short Bitcoin at 23.6. Am I not gonna make it? TZ Bitboy, Crypto Face and Dubai Boys fraud rally. Nah, I don't think Crypto Face is calling fraud rally. I don't actually know, but I know he's longing. He's definitely longing. TZ Bitboy, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's not fraud rally. It's real rally and people just don't believe it. I think that's the case. Mac. Good morning, all. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, around. How you doing, man? Roshtain Army. We gotta know. Long as smooth. E-cash on the moon. What's e-cash, man? E-cash. My meme line at 23.1 says Bitcoin down. Bitcoin to down, if not over it. No clue what you said there. Oh no, you're too bullish, bro. Yeah, about that, guys. We gotta talk about me being too bullish. I'm not, euphoric just yet. I am very bullish, but not euphoric. And I'm trying to keep, reasonable stance. I'm trying to be a little bit more, open-minded towards any kind of pullback. Unfortunately, I'm failing to find, where this pullback is gonna come, right? I'm looking at charts and I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna have a pullback. No, we're not gonna have a pullback, right? And we haven't had any kind of, blow off top, any kind of move that's right now telling us that this is gonna, just dump towards downside. So I'm gonna show you like what needs to happen for me to stop being bullish, right? I'm gonna show you what has to happen for me to stop being, very optimistic, right? So there's that. Binages, what's up, Tila? What's up, Anand? Yeah, Binages. Looking good, charts are looking good, altcoins are performing well. I don't know who said it. I think somebody said like altcoins don't do 30-40% moves in bear market, guys. I mean, some altcoins do, but the amount of altcoins that have been doing 20-30% moves towards upside, it just doesn't happen in the bull market. That said, is this the bull market, guys? Is this the bull market? Now let me start by a bigger chart up here. Let's go to the logarithmic chart up here. And the reason a lot of people do not believe it's the bull market or the start of the bull market is because of this line over here. Right now they might be, you know, changing their stance over here this last week, you know, because right now, you know, hitting the line up here. Maybe if you pull like this up here, you know, hitting some kind of line, but they are looking at the logarithmic chart. If you pulled up here, like we knew for a long time ago that we are actually bullish. Even this move up here towards downside up here, I mean, it wasn't looking good, and we are saying this can actually drop towards downside. But technically, you know, the accumulation phase has, you know, gone through. Now, as soon as we did this move over here, you gotta change your stance, guys. You gotta change your stance. This other line up here, this trend breaking, sorry about that, this trend breaking, you gotta become bullish. This is a huge move. After breaking this line down here, after breaking this line, and then breaking this line as well, two trend lines, you gotta become bullish. You gotta become bullish. So we are in no, of course in no shape, form, or delusion that this is gonna continue just, you know, some kind of 60k or something like that. We know exactly that this move up here will go a little bit parabolic up here towards the upside. It will hit some kind of resistance up here somewhere. We're gonna find that resistance eventually. And a lot of people will FOMO back in, and that's gonna be around above 25k somewhere. Where exactly above 25k, I don't know. It might be, you know, 25, 26k, 28, 30, 35, 40k. I don't know. We're gonna find that resistance eventually, but above 25k is where a lot of people are gonna start FOMOing in. There will still be people that do not believe that we are in any kind of, you know, uptrend. And there will be still saying, oh, it's above 40k, it's above 50k, whatever, all right? But a lot of people, enough people will FOMO in above 25k for us to hit some kind of resistance, hit some kind of top, and then get a retracements that everybody else right now is looking at. Because right now everybody wants that retracement. Everybody's saying this, you know, fake bull run, fake move towards the upside. It needs to retrace. And I'm saying, like, why should we retrace, guys? Why should we retrace? So you can buy down here again, and then we can do the same move towards the upside. You had a chance to do the move. You had a chance to buy. You had even chance up here to buy. I mean, you had so many chances to buy. But right now people didn't buy, and for whatever reason they think we need to pull back so they can buy, so we can go up. No, it doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work like that. You miss the train and stuff like that. And people are saying, yeah, but down here there's a liquidity. No, there was liquidity down here. Below this line over here, below this accumulation fair, there was a huge amount of liquidity down here. We picked up that liquidity, and then we moved towards the upside. We are not gonna go down here again to pick in more liquidity. I mean, it could happen. I'm not saying that pullback is not gonna happen, but you know, guys, you know, the liquidity is already picked up. We are not coming down here to pick you guys up so we can go up above 25k. So I think the more realistic move right now is 25k. Above 25k, and when something changes, I will become bearish. I will become, you know, telling about, you know, the pullbacks coming, so forth, but the line has not been broken. Here is the, you know, the magical line that we need to break. This line needs to break. This is a trend line that needs to break for us to become, you know, short-term bearish. This is the line that needs to break towards the downside over here. The trend needs to break. This looks like a double mountain up here, but it can of course play out towards upside. I'm gonna also show you that this actually is very, very bullish. But this line needs to break, and we are not, you know, still haven't broken. So you're talking about any kind of, you know, shorting, any kind of bearishness. Even if this line breaks up here, it still needs to retest the line, fail, and then has to go down. So you can see here there's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to happen for us to become bearish, and we are not bearish just yet, guys. We are still in a very, very strong uptrend over here. We are getting these very nice bottoms down here. This line might actually be a little bit, you know, adjusted over here. I think something like this up here is a little bit more realistic move. There we go. The line, you know, but still not broken line. The line still not broken. We had, you know, a couple of moves down here below the line, but, you know, that's nothing. Bounced off that very nicely. Went down here, picked up to whatever liquidity there was to pick up down here and over here. And, you know, we are just continuing towards the upside. It looks very good. But once we actually go below this line, we're gonna start talking about some kind of shorting or something like that. Right now, the trend is your friend. The fat lady haven't sung yet, and the move is still towards upside. Shorters are gonna continue getting wrecked, bears are gonna continue keeping crying, and we are gonna continue longing until the trend actually ends. And right now the trend hasn't ended. So when is the trend gonna end? A better question is, when is this gonna blow off so hard everybody's gonna FOMO in? Let me show you up here. So we got this line over here on the charts, and if we draw something like this over here, give or take, you'll see that this is actually a channel towards the upside. Right now we are on the bottom of this channel. Right now we are on bottom of this channel, and I believe that this move up here will continue towards upside in this channel up here, and eventually break the channel towards upside. Once this happens, once the channel is broken towards upside, this move will increase speed towards upside. This move will increase speed. So right now we are channeling towards upside in certain speed, but we will increase the speed towards upside. Once that happens, guys, it's game over for this move. This move is dead after the breakout of the channel towards upside, because once channel breaks towards upside, of course, if it breaks towards downside over here, if it breaks towards downside, you know, it might you know, go for a retest up here or whatever, might come back in channel, so forth, so forth. We're gonna continue analyzing. But if the channel breaks towards the upside, and I think there's a huge probability for actually that happening, there will be so much FOMO. People will be talking about 100K so fast, above all-time high, and everybody will be, you know, trying to FOMO in. But what's gonna happen after that happens? That means above the channel up here is that people that bought down here, these people are gonna start selling up here at some kind of, you know, distribution phase up here at the top. They bought bottoms. They are selling the first, you know, explosive top. Whether that's gonna be a 30K or 40K, I don't know. We're gonna see where we actually get to that. 30K, 40K or something like that. But that's gonna be the FOMO phase. Right now we are in the denial phase still yet, right? But that's gonna be the FOMO phase. But right when this phase hits, when this FOMO phase hits, right? This is when the time when we are gonna have these, you know, big pullbacks towards downside. When people are gonna, you know, still be screaming, it's gonna go up, and it just never goes up. And when they lose faith down here somewhere, right? Oh no, we are going back down to 20K, you know, 10K, stuff like that. That is when we're gonna have another move, another leg towards the upside. So right now, let's go a little bit back up here. There we go. Let's just move everything. So right now we are still channeling. Still everything looks nice. Even if you pull the moving averages up here, this on the daily 4-hourly time frame, we'll see that on 4-hourly time frame we managed to get back above this 10-20 moving average. We got a huge amount of support on 10-20 moving average on 4-hourly time frame. We got a support line up here. This over here, the pullback is pulling back down here. We still haven't broken towards downside. We can even go down to the 50 moving average, maybe, and come right back inside the channel over here. We'll see how this actually plays out. People are still very, very bearish. So we had this very nice, you know, try to get above these levels up here at the top. Might have been some kind of, you know, fake out up here where we pull back, break towards downside. We're gonna see that, but this line is still not broken. As long as stuff is not broken, don't become bearish. Once this stuff gets broken, you are welcome to become as bearish as you want. I won't be talking about shorting the, you know, the bull market. You can short as much bull market you want, but the line, the trend, the channel has not been broken yet. So unless the channel gets broken, I don't want to hear any kind of bearish talk. Up here we did manage to get above and create a higher high up here on the chart, which is very good. Then we had a big pullback down to the support lines. This actually doesn't mean that, you know, we broke the resistance, but, you know, resistance reject us. It did reject us, but we have a higher high on the chart, which is actually very, very good. So right now we have a higher high on the chart over here. There might be some kind of new line up here, somewhere up here. Maybe something like this, maybe something like this over here. Alright, and the bottom line might be some kind of expanding musical instrument up here or something like that. But, you know, higher high, still in the channel, going down into the support levels down here around 22.8 to give or take. And then I'm thinking that we can actually bounce really, really nicely up here. I'm still keeping the bullishness. I'm still very much bullish, very much, you know, optimistic. And this channel is super nice, guys. The channel is super nice. Believe in the channel. Believe in the channel, and as long as channel doesn't break, you know, don't become like everybody else, like stupidly bearish. You're gonna miss everything. We are bearish when we need to be bearish. We are bullish when we need to be bullish. And, you know, we are following the trend, and until Fed like these things, the trend is your friend, right? So we're gonna keep doing that. Even if you do something stupid like, you know, Elliott waves, you know, 1, whatever, you know, 1, 2, 3. Right now, maybe coming some kind of 4 move up here, or 5. You know, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not done yet, right? But people are always bearish, so they are saying like A, B, C, and right now we have to have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction towards downside because we are still in some kind of bearish trend. So even if you do stupid stuff like Elliott waves, I mean, it's still, this move over here is still not done. It is getting, you know, even up here on the daily time frame, we have a bullish engulfing candle, guys. We got a bullish engulfing candle above the resistance up here on the daily time frame. So when you look at a 4-hourly time frame up here, this is just a pullback. That's why I wrote on Twitter today. If you go to Twitter, where is DXY Crypto? If you go to my channel on Twitter, over here, you'll see that I wrote today, I love this, I love the smell of consolidation in the morning. And why is that? Because consolidations are nice. We don't like to, you know, because when this move starts, you know, going towards the upside, you don't want to be the guy that jumps on the move. You don't want to be the guy that, you know, that you know, follows the pack or the sheep, and, you know, just following, you know, jumping the move. The consolidations are the best time to trade, guys. You will understand it eventually, because, you know, the market is calm. You don't have this, you know, euphoria or bearishness. You can sit down, you know, at your desk, you know, sip a little, you know, coffee, put some nice music on, analyze the chart, figure out where the best entry points can be, get in those entry points, and then you just wait. And when the price already starts moving out, you can just sit down, relax, while everybody else FOMOs in. You can look at the panic, you can look at the you know, the madness that's happening, and you are already inside the trade, right? These, you know, the consolidations are the best time to get into the trade. I believe that. I truly believe it. I don't believe that, you know, breakout traders have any kind of advantage. I even think that breakout traders get wrecked a lot more than they actually perform well. Because once the breakout comes, you know, there's a huge probability that this is going to continue in the same direction. So breakout traders do make money. Of course, oftentimes these breakout traders, like over here, can get wrecked right back down again. Of course, if you trade the breakout. Because a lot of breakout traders over here FOMO, you know, in you know, very, very fast, and they get wrecked right back down again. So FOMO trading on the breakouts is not the way to go, guys. It's not the way to go. The best way is consolidation parts, figure out, you know, entry levels, how much is gonna pull back, where we're gonna enter, you know, and then just follow. Once the, you know, breakout happens, you really don't care because you bought some, you know, some kind of support level, right? We call that exit liquidity or money grab, enjoy being robbed. Yeah, so this up here, but it is stupidly bullish trend. So I understand that people are FOMOing in on a breakouts. I get that, but the problem is that breakout traders, you know, often lose money. Breakout traders do not know how to analyze the chart and figure out whether this is, you know, this you know, pattern, this trend is bullish or bearish. So the only way they actually know which direction to go to is to wait for a breakout, because every, you know, trading course is telling you wait for the breakout and a retest and then buy the retest and whatever. But, you know, you wait for a breakout. There was a retest up here. You bought the retest and right now it went down. Right now you're sitting underwater, right? So, you know, a lot of things can happen, but the problem is that they are buying impulsive and, you know, euphoric moves, right? Do not buy euphoric moves or impulsive moves if you don't know what you're doing, right? Doesn't matter. This looks stupidly bullish. Still, the trend is your friend. The trend has not broken yet. The trend has not broken yet. It right now we're sitting down here on this 10-20 moving average. It looks very, very nice. And of course, this channel up here, once it breaks towards the upside, it's gonna be very beautiful, and it's gonna be very euphoric. You can also see these are, like, the way I see it, support levels are buying levels. We are on the support. It is a buying level, right? And right now we are in strong bullish trend. We are on the support in a channel, you know, doing very nice moves up here. This up here has a huge probability compared to this move up here. Can we break on downside? Yeah, we can. I mean, it can happen. I could be wrong, stuff like that, right? But this up here, the way I see it, is a lot more probable than this move down here. TLI gang, it's been a while. When Lambo, Badge Guitar, thanks for stopping by. Love the TLI gangs. TLI gang. So it is very good. It is very good. It's above 25k, guys. Once we get above 25k, the FOMO will kick in. You can see here we are getting ready for that FOMO. Up here we have been getting ready for that FOMO up here. And once we start going up here, the FOMO will kick in. We'll break, you know, some kind of resistance up here, channel up here. There will be huge amount of FOMO, and then we will have the retracements that everybody wants. But right now, I don't see retracement. The DXY, guys, the DXY is bleeding towards downside over here. Let's look a little bit on DXY. It's breaking everything towards downside up here. It's curving a little bit up here. It might have a small move up here towards upside. I think Bitcoin can still, you know, pump to above 25k and do a nice move before this actually have a retracement. And I think when Bitcoin does hit something like, you know, 25, 30k or something like that, maybe even higher than that, I don't know. It's only then that that DXY will continue, you know, do a nice pump towards upside. But even with that nice pump towards the upside, this still looks very bearish towards downside, because the trend over here got broken, big moves down, and right now it's bleeding towards the downside. Let's see over here on monthly time frame. There might be some kind of trend up here. You know, you might pull it up here, but I don't think that's it. I think you know, the trend goes something like this. You can see up here. There we go. There is the trend line. So you know, this retracement still has a lot, you know, room to go down. Some kind of, you know, maybe 96 level, something like that. If it does pull down into these levels, then it might have a nice pump. It might continue towards higher. You know, we don't know how this is gonna play out, but DXY looks very weak. The big talk right now is whether the S&P 500 will break towards the upside or not. Guys, I gotta tell you that I don't know, but what we are looking on the charts over here is not that bearish. There's like, let's pull it very nicely up here. There we go. If you pull the line like this, now it does look like already it broke towards the upside, guys. It looks like it already broke towards the upside, because these the way we draw the trend lines is we are looking for you know, we are looking how much a trend line has respect. Respect is measured by how many times the line gets hit on the dollar. And this line over here has a huge amount of respect. So this, to me, it looks like it's already break towards upside. Let's look at a weekly time frame up here. You'll see a very nice move up here. And you can see up here that weekly is already breaking out. So we still got 32 days left, you know, for the pullback up here. But this looks like it wants to break towards the upside. Now, I'm not going to say that this is going to break towards the upside or not, or anything like that. What I'm going to say, until the trend line over here is not rejected, but it's not this trend line. There is a line up here. There is a channel up here. This is a channel, and until this channel or this triangle is invalidated, I'm not saying anything. So this is the line. This is the line up here. This is the trend line. You can see here we are coming above the trend line, but over here this looks like a pennant or something like that. And right now, I'm not gonna say whether this is, you know, bullish or bearish until we are outside of this pennant over here. So if this pennant up here, triangle, breaks towards the upside, we are going to become stupidly bullish. On the other hand, if it breaks towards the downside, we're going to become stupidly bearish. Now, here's your thing. If you want to short or long the S&P, this is the channel. You short up here, you long down there, whichever direction you think it's going to go. That's the game plan. But since we are not shorting or longing S&P as 500 or stuff like that, we don't care. We care only about Bitcoin. The thing is that this is neither bullish nor bearish right now. There is a major resistance up here. It's trying to break towards upside. It's only after breakout that we are gonna. You can see up here some kind of fake out up here, stuff like that. Maybe the line up here. Let me see. This line is a more legit line. I mean, it could be this as well. I mean, it could be this one as well up here. I mean, it does look nice. Yeah. So it could be some kind of, you know, ascending triangle as well over here. Really doesn't matter. There's definitely some kind of line over here, some kind of line below there, and it needs to break those lines. So just breaking this trend over here is not enough. Sometimes just breaking trend is not enough. You also see that on Bitcoin. There's sometimes breaking the trend is not enough. And if you go back to Bitcoin over here, for example, we're gonna come back to that line. If you go back to Bitcoin up here, you remember that we had the trend. We broke the trend. Oftentimes it's not enough to break the trend up here. You can see up here it went sideways, pulled back to the line. The trend got broken, but this is a very steep trend. And when these steep trends break, they don't actually perform that well. But when these trends over here break, they kind of explode, right? They kind of explode. So right now we're exploding because of that. Let's see how day closes. Expect a big red stick. Good morning, Call Crypto. How you doing, man? Does Aptos have another leg up? I might do a Aptos video today. A lot of people are very bullish on Aptos, so you know people want to know what's happening. So I might after Bitcoin Daily, I might do a video. So make sure to check it out. Prepare parachute, guys. Nah, I'm still so bearish. Shorting is scope for some people. The current 25-30k target we are looking at now were my long targets back in June 2022. My wife, a beautiful birthday present with some profits. Always keep the wife happy. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I will make another video today about apt today, so you know, make sure to check it out. I thought DXY topped out at 1 year ago. It did top out, but it does not mean, you know, it doesn't work that way, man. It did top out up here in October 2022, right? It came to some kind of parabolic move, it hit top, and right now it's having a retracement, but it's not like it's having a retracement, it's gonna go down to 0 or something like that. It doesn't work that way. It's gonna go down here somewhere, get some kind of support bounce, and then we're gonna see whether the bounce actually plays out, right? There will definitely be some kind of new lines over here. We started watching some kind of triangle up here. The triangle breaks towards downside, becomes super bullish. It breaks towards upside, becomes super bearish. It goes up here, comes some kind of top again. Then we have, you know, the retracement, and then we bull market and so forth, right? This is just, you know, the first move after this parabolic move on the DXY. So everything looks good, guys. I cannot complain about Bitcoin, and I'm very, very stupidly bullish. I'm not stupidly bullish. I'm bullish, but not stupidly. You know, and I learned my lesson from before, you know, so I'm really careful about not being, you know, overly, you know, stupidly bullish for the sake of everybody else. But up here, guys, up here, once we break this channel towards upside, this is where the FOMO will kick in. If we break this towards downside, you know, it's small move up here and right back up again. If we go up here above 25k, above the channel up here, the move towards downside will be painful and long, guys. The move towards downside will be painful and very, very long. But over here, if we go down, it's gonna be very short and quick and right back up again. So if we do fall down out of the channel towards downside, yeah, sure, we will be looking some kind of low levels down here, whatever. But we will still be stupidly bullish again. On the other hand, if we break the channel towards upside, into the, you know, 25-30k range, and we hit some kind of tops, and it start getting rejected, we'll become bearish for a lot longer while than, you know, we will become bearish down here. So keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. CK bullish and CKB. Can you have a look at the chart and give your thoughts? Nah, I don't want to look at CKB. I know that pumped big time, but you know, a lot of stuff pumps big time, you know. Aptos $50 soon. Hey, it could be, it could be. So guys, that's what I have for you today. I'm guessing this is very, very interesting time to be alive. There is so much optimism, you know. The winter is going away. I just thought about today. I mean, the sun is out, the snow is melting. We are at the end of the January. We still got, you know, February of winter or something like that. But you know, the spring is coming, guys. The spring is coming. Why is my name blue? I don't know. It's not blue here. So the central plan, how you doing, man? The spring is coming. I'm seeing, you know, positivity in the air. You know, the market, housing market crashes took a little breather. You know, March they're looking to, you know, keep the rates down. So everything looks, you know, good for a very nice leg towards the upside. So this move up here, stupidly good, stupidly good. Guys, don't stay bearish when there is no time to be bearish. Don't be bullish when everybody is bullish, you know, and so forth, so forth. Rise wave, I feel it, like you do. I feel it too, man. I feel it too. So again, guys, consolidation patterns are the best times to enter long or short positions. So whether you believe it's gonna go down or up, you know, consolidation patterns are the best time to enter long or short position. Because you wanna be in trade when price starts moving. You do not wanna FOMO into trade. you know, your emotional stability just goes, you know, out of the window, and you will do definitely errors. So if you are a trader, Bybit link down below. If you know, deposit 250k on Bybit, you get 30k sign up bonus. So, you know, if you have, you know, 250k, you know, in your cold wallet under your bed, you know what to do with that. But you know, consolidations are entry points. Dimut, morning, how you doing, man? Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. This was Bitcoin Daily. We're gonna do another tomorrow, perhaps, if I sleep well, of course. You know how this works. And I'm gonna do an Aptos video, something like that. There will also be trading tonight, so make sure to check it out. Get your account on Bybit by that time, you know, so we can, you know, trade together. Guys, I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Where's the outro? There's it.